cop spoke with just a hint of a whimper. "I cut him off and he freaking killed him," he said a bit louder. I looked over at the cop. Surprise and disgust had been replaced by rage. "What do you mean?" I managed to get out before the sound of a gun coming out of its holster shut me up. "What the F do you think you're doing?" the other officer choked out, still coughing up bits of vomit. His partner didn't respond, just started walking over to the victim my partner was still tending to. "I could use a hand over here." He turned towards us only to see the barrel of a gun pointed in his face. "Step away," the cop calmly said. Slowly and with his gloved hands up, he complied. The cop reached down, grabbing the patient by the collar and started violently shaking him. "Why did you do it, huh? Why the F did you do it?" the cop screamed, only to be met with bubbles escaping from the patient's increasingly blood-filled mouth. His eyes opened halfway. He seemed to be alert enough to focus on the officer in front of him. His hands made a feeble effort to grab the cop's hands, but his injuries were far too severe to even lift up his hands that high, let alone force the officer off of him. "F you, you son of a gun," the cop said, and raised his gun to the patient's forehead. It was at this point, out of nowhere, his partner dove into him, wrestling for the gun.